in general, when you're watching porn and masturbating, you'll use what's called the death grip, which is basically you use your hand to masturbate. But there's a lot more like dryness, friction, and like, how would you explain it in a non-vulgar way? Essentially, your hand isn't as soft as having real sex is. Your penis will get desensitized if you masturbate a lot using your hands, as most guys do. Most guys aren't aware that this is happening, and then they wonder when they eventually start to have sex why they can't maintain an erection through having sex, why it keeps going down. It's because when you stimulate your penis so hard, it makes it hard for like a woman's body to be enough for you. And so many men put themselves in this dark hole where the only thing that will like maintain their erection is their own hand, and not even the woman that they end up loving, which can be a very sad experience. And so it can take a while for it to get like sensitized again, and you have to go like basically clean turkey and not use your hand. But another problem is this, like the psychology of this, you know, the naughtiness, like how it feels naughty and dirty to watch porn. It's something you do. You lock the door, you make sure your parents can't hear you. You sit there and, you know, you've got like the body language of someone who's doing something wrong, that, you know, it's like a bad thing. That's all psychologically conditioning you to really mess up like your sexual energy, and it's now being restrained and it's being like kinked. We are beings of sexual energy. What this means is a lot of our power in life comes from our sexual energy. But when you watch porn in the way that most guys have done, and when you masturbate, you don't do it in this loving way. You do it in this like quick like monkey reaction to need to like splurt out your seed instead of using it productively. This causes such a huge issue. Like, for example, when you're watching porn and masturbating, you're not going to be breathing deeply. You can go and try this. Like, you know, if you are someone who faps, notice how shallow your breath will be as you fap. You're not going to be in this relaxed state that would have made you better in bed. What you're doing is practicing to literally be bad at sex. Because for men, a lot, and for women as well, but a lot of our pleasure in sex and a lot of like our ability to be good in bed comes to us actually being able to just breathe right. That's how you maintain your erection. That's how you're able to like, you know, last longer and to go harder and to actually enjoy it, is by breathing fully. But when you're in this like naughty, reserved, locked door kind of feeling, you're not often going to breathe fully and like relax. So you're conditioning yourself to be like this shallow, nervous, insecure, scared little boy when eventually you're going to have sex. If you're someone who's fapped a lot and you've started to have sex, you may notice that like when you're having sex, it feels a little bit weird, like scary, fearful, unsafe. Because you for 10 years, you condition yourself to think that when you were being sexual with your own hand, that was like a scary moment that, you know, you had to listen in and be scared. When actually, think about it, in the primal days, should you have been like feeling like scared and timid when you were having sex? Or should you have felt like the man, like this primal caveman, full of strength and like longevity? We've conditioned ourselves to act like scared little boys. And then we wonder why when we're having sex, we're overthinking about something else and we're trying to keep it down and stuff. When you quit fapping and you quit porn, you reclaim a lot of your sexual health. But I'll be totally honest with you, it takes quite a while. So if you're someone who's gotten onto nofap right now and, you know, you're relapsing like every couple of days, but you're making some good progress and you're going a couple of days at a time without fapping, which is really good. It can take months or even years to build up like healthy sexual health again. The way that you do this is, again, through that full and deep breath when it comes to actually being attracted to a woman and about to have sex with her.